This is more holistic. How are you doing today? Sorry, I've been away. I went on vacation. I missed you all. I'm back. How have you been doing? I've been doing great. You've been eating your vegetables and having a plant-based meal as much as you can and practicing meatless Mondays and drinking your water, at least 9 glasses of water a day, having some smoothies, walking 20 minutes, doing 20 minutes yoga stretches and for your flexibility, and making sure you have a straight spine. Well, what am I going to talk about today? Well, I was thinking and thinking, and I just wanted to give my opinion on the anti-abortion laws that have been passed in different states like Alabama, Ohio, I think it's Indiana, a couple other places. Well, I think it's really up to the woman, individual woman. She should have that choice. If she gets herself in that situation, she shouldn't be forced to go to a back alley and risk her life, because a woman's life is valuable too, in order to have an abortion. She should have that options. And I also think that it has to do with the control of women's bodies. Men want to control women's bodies. It's the woman's body. She carries the child for 9 months. She's primarily the one that's going to take care of the child. I mean, sure, men have a role in it, but according to those same type of men who want to be head of household, I know the woman's probably going to be doing a lot of taking care of the child. So it should be the woman's decision. Now, if she finds herself in a situation that she can't deal with. And some will say, well, don't have sex. You need to think about all that stuff. Yeah, that's true. But those same people will end up doing things that they sometimes make mistakes. People make mistakes, and everybody's not always responsible. And people say they care about life, but once the baby's here, they don't care. And so also, it's and plus also the part about, even if the woman is raped or has some type of defect, or she's raped, she can't have an abortion. Is that crazy? You're gonna birth the child? Really? Are you guys serious? Really? That's just so, it's just so barbaric. Oh, excuse me. I don't understand that. But everybody wants to have control of a woman's body. That's what the men are about. All the people who voted, you notice they're all white men? All white men. They get to tell us what to do with our bodies, make our lives miserable. That's what it is. They want to have control of a woman's body, tell her what to do, when to do it, how to do it. No, you can't do that. Women, you got to get together and fight this, because this is totally ridiculous. I don't understand it. Taking away women's choices. Women need to have choice. Women should have independence. They shouldn't be just like little weaklings like that. No, no, no. Don't do that. And also, they're trying to take away Roe versus Wade. And that gave women the option to go and get safe and healthy, clean abortions. So a woman is not forced to get an abortion in the back alley or in an apartment, or end up dead somewhere, or trying to commit suicide, or anything that could hurt herself. But of course, people don't care about women getting murdered in the street or raped. They care about the baby, as long as the baby's not here. And plus, there's so many single mothers, and all the woes of the certain communities are marginalized communities are blamed on the single parent black mother. So why would anybody want to stop a black mother who's not married? God forbid she's not married, to let her have a child, and then her economic situation is not going to be right, so the child is going to be deprived. And all those people who are pro-lifers, they're not going to be anywhere around to assist. Nowhere. They're just going to be pointing at her finger. You bad, bad person. You bad, bad person. You figure it out. Your kid is going to be a criminal from, from school to the prison pipeline. So Women should have choices. I still believe that. I do believe that. And a man has nothing to do with it. Nothing, absolutely nothing, because number one, he doesn't carry the baby in his body. The woman does. She has all that power, and the state wants to take that power away from her. That's what it is. They want to take women back to the 1950s and 40s where they had no rights and just whittle away from, because a lot of men are uncomfortable with women having choices, But anyways, that's what I think. And let's see if I covered anything else. Now, yeah, in the case of rape or incest, they say no. Is that ridiculous? Incest and rape? Are you serious? But in Alabama, some of those political people, like, I forgot his name, the one that likes 14-year-old girls. They believe in a lot of incest and rape down there, especially little young girls. So it's funny and ironic that those type of states would vote this law in. And let me see. And also a lot of people, they pro-lifers, but they believe in the death penalties. What kind of logical sense does that make? I don't get that. And also many have said around that since the white, European or Caucasian race of the United States in general, even in Europe, is declining, this is the way to, save their race. But even if it does decline, they become a minority, they still have all the wealth, they own, all the resources. So that would be just like in South Africa, how the whites down there still control the majority of the black people there with, they have most of the economic resources and own everything, the diamonds and whatnot, so on and so. So that wouldn't be a big threat. I don't understand that, because that would be the same situation here in the U.S. of A. The whites became a minority, they would still be the most powerful because they have the economic power and they own all the land and all the wealth. So that wouldn't be an issue, but that probably is the reason. And it doesn't apply to black people. It doesn't apply to us. So that's what I think about the whole thing. I think it's an individual woman's choice, and they shouldn't take that right away from her. Excuse me. Her choice, her body, the woman's body, her choice, and her right should not be denied by men. Men who, many are misogynistic and despise and hate women and believe women have a place and should be under them. So a lot of them say, oh, no, that's not true, but really that's what it is. They have a hatred for women, misogyny or misogynoir for black women. No, I'm not a feminist, but I know sexism when I see it. So, am I pro-life? Yes, I'm pro-life. Yeah, if that's what you choose. And I am for choices for women, because they are the ones who have to deal with the majority of all the issues with carrying the child for 9 months. A woman's health is in jeopardy carrying a child. And then if she doesn't want the child and she's not prepared economically for the child, she might be single. That's not a good life for that child. And plus, when they abort it, it's not a human. It's not a life. It's not a life form. So that's what I think. It's a personal choice, and whatever the situation calls for, it's a personal choice. The men have nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. It's not their bodies. Whenever you men invent a way to have babies, then you can have a choice. But until that time, it's a woman's choice. And I'm so much against it. But now, anyways, take care. Think about this. I'm thinking about it. And I think it's because of male domination of women, control of women. That's one reason. And also the white race, low population, they're worried about that. So until next time, eat healthy, stay whole, think positive plus belief equal your reality. So let's think positive about this whole thing. You have a great day, and until next time, I'll see you later.